While eating is absolutely necessary for us to live, there are some foods in the world that might be causing all of us more harm than good. Still, people continue to indulge in the most unhealthy eating habits even at the cost of their health. Curious to find out more? Keep watching this video. In this video, we're giving you a roundup of the 10 most unhealthy foods in the world. Let's begin. Number 10. Coffee creamer. A good cup of coffee in the morning is just what you need to start your day off, right? Well, some people like their coffee black. Most of us like treating ourselves and adding in some delicious tasting creamer as well, but what most people don't know is that this just might be affecting them in all the wrong ways. Research has shown that coffee creamer contains huge amounts of titanium dioxide, the same chemical that's found in sunblock. Coffee creamer is made up of chemicals more than cream. Pretty much all the coffee creamers have been proven to contain substances that diminish memory in people under the age of 45. That should be scary enough to make all of us steer clear of ever using creamers again and just use plain old cow's milk that's delicious and healthy. 9. Canned soup. Canned soup is the go-to food for when you're feeling sick, tired, or just lazy. It takes seconds to heat up and leaves you feeling full and nourished. But as wonderful as this convenient meal is for the taste buds, it's just as bad for your body. If you've ever wondered why these soups are so addictive, it's because most of these canned goods contain monosodium glutamate, a flavoring agent that increases your appetite and causes migraines. It's always better to be careful and look for soups that have less than 500 milligrams of sodium and no added MSG so that our bodies don't become dependent on the addictive rush these soups give us. 8. Mac and cheese. This cheesy and salty snack is a favorite all over the world thanks to the large numbers of companies manufacturing different varieties of mac and cheese. This meal has become extremely convenient and easy to make, while it's also super filling at the same time. While mac and cheese might sound like the perfect starchy snack, it's really more harmful than most people might think. Most scientists agree that boxed mac and cheese contains unnatural dyes that give the cheese its neon yellow color. Most of these dyes are made from coal tar, an ingredient that's present in cleaning supplies. A much healthier alternative is to seek out organic brands that produce mac and cheese, or even better, just make it at home like the good old days. 7. Onion rings. While onions are vegetables and hence naturally healthy, deep-fried onion rings are a whole different story. The ingredients that go into frying these crispy rings are full of sugar and saturated fats that end up making you feel bloated as soon as you eat them. Some say that onion rings are even worse than French fries because they contain more saturated fats and amounts of potassium. Instead of frying onion rings, a healthy substitute is to fry calamari instead. It's much lower on the calories and even contains plenty of vitamins while tasting almost the same. 6. French toast. French toast is the ultimate comfort food. It works as breakfast, dessert, or even as a snack on days when you just want to satisfy your craving for something sweet. But as harmless as this delicious treat looks and tastes, there's much more to it. When you order French toast in a restaurant, the dish just has added amounts of sugar, fats, and calories. Most restaurant French toasts have nearly 3,000 calories, which is way more than the amount that a meal should have. Instead of compromising your health for a few moments of delight, try making a healthy smoothie to satisfy your sweet tooth, or just try making low-sugar, low-fat French toast at home. 5. Veggie burgers. This one may come off as a bit of a surprise because plant-based meat alternatives are technically supposed to be healthy for us. But that's not the case when it comes to veggie burgers. These burgers aren't the nutritious meal most of us expect them to be. They're full of ingredients like artificial flavors, disodium inositate, MSG, and harmful food dyes that ultimately leave the body feeling starved rather than nourished. Instead of eating any veggie burger, it's better to do your research and go for organic options made with 100% vegetables and no added chemicals. 4. Nachos. Nachos are a staple of every Mexican household and restaurant. What's not to like about crispy tortilla chips covered with cheese, meat, and all sorts of veggies? It's the perfect light snack that leaves you feeling full and satisfied. But this easy-to-eat appetizer isn't as harmless as you might think. Ordering nachos at a fast food place basically means you're getting over 2,000 calories and 5,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. There's no balance between the components of the dish, which ultimately means that you overload on fat and calories while eating it. If you truly want to enjoy a good plate of nachos, the best way is to make them at home using fresh ingredients with lower amounts of sodium. 3. Fettuccine Alfredo. One of the most famous types of pasta, Fettuccine Alfredo, can make anyone drool. The amount of cheese, cream, and butter that goes in the dish makes it taste like absolute heaven. But unfortunately, that's also what makes this pasta dish so unhealthy. What's funny is that a dish with such a huge amount of cream isn't found anywhere in Italy. Alfredo is an American take on what's supposed to be an Italian delicacy and has tons of added calories, 1,000 to be exact. While the pasta may satisfy your cravings, in the longer run, it's better to stay away from something that incorporates so much fat. Instead, go for a healthier pasta option like the classic spaghetti, which tastes just as good and is much more healthy. 2. Microwave popcorn. What harm can a snack as light as popcorn cause, right? It's hard to believe that these convenient snacks are completely unhealthy for consumption. The oils and butters that are used in these salty snacks directly affect the human lungs and damage them. What's even more surprising is that the flavor of these popcorns doesn't come from butter at all. Companies use flavoring agents like diacetyl, which causes serious respiratory diseases. If you really want to enjoy some good old popcorn without worrying about your health, we suggest buying some plain kernels and flavoring them yourself with organic seasoning. 1. Granola bars. Number 1 on the list are granola bars. It's shocking, because for the longest time, people have believed these bars to be filled with protein and other nutritious ingredients, making for a healthy, filling snack. But recent researches have shown that while granola bars are associated with a healthy lifestyle, they are really not healthy at all. The combination of sugar, corn syrup, and sorbitol, an ingredient that induces weight gain along with potential carcinogen traces, should be enough to make anyone stop eating granola bars completely. A healthier substitute is to simply eat oats along with fruits and dried nuts to satisfy your sweet tooth and keep yourself in shape at the same time. That's a wrap for our list of the most unhealthy foods in the world. Which of these is your guilty pleasure? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for videos like this. See you in the next one.